I invite you to join me, to participate in this inquiry into the miracle of our souls, to become part of the Psychic Connection.
One love, y'all. Welcome to the Feedback Loop. I'm Naeem. Just wanted to make an update on the remote viewing January 2021 project. This is a project where I attempt to get impressions on the upcoming month using remote viewing. So you can check out my website, thefeedbackloop.info. I have it pulled up here. And I uploaded a session on December 26, 2020, which is now last year. And I want to bring your attention to page 15 of my session, where I had an impression of life. And this is what I wrote. It says, I see a man wearing a troop-type uniform, armed, stand by, infiltrate reserves, ready for combat. And I heard sounds of yes, sir. I got a sense of a battalion, thousands of troops. I got a sense of they're deployed in relation to almost like something like an invade. Also, I got like infiltrate before. And I got a sense of civil unrest. So that was a pretty clear visual, jotted it down in my session. And so here on my website, thefeedbackloop.info, I wrote little summaries for each of my impressions, at least the ones that I could, get together enough to write a summary for. And you can see here, for Life 1, I wrote, I see a man in troop gear, / uniform, armed. I get a sense of troops, / reserves on standby. Infiltrate, ready for combat. I hear yes, sir. I get a sense of battalion is deployed. Invade in relation to civil unrest. So that's there on the feedback loop, notarized on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain. I upload that and kind of just go on with my life. A big event happened the other day, if you haven't been tuning in. I don't like watching the news, but this story is basically unavoidable at this point. So it says here on the BBC, in pictures, troops guard U.S. Capitol 1 week after riots. So it says 1 week after the deadly unrest at the heart of the U.S. government, photographs are going viral of National Guard troops keeping watch over the Capitol. Here it is on another article on the New York Times. It says, rare Pentagon mission, armed troops in the Capitol. Wanted to play this short clip here off CBS News. Let me roll this back here. You guys can check this out.
Much of the nation's capital is locked down with a huge security presence, with authorities very concerned about new threats of violence. We get more now from CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Tonight, 2,000 National Guard troops are securing the Capitol, inside the Grand Halls and outside along the perimeter, some armed and authorized to defend themselves, a striking image reminiscent of the Civil War. Up to 20,000 could be deployed to protect Washington, D.C. a week ahead of Joe Biden's inauguration, nearly 4 times as many troops as are currently in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Defense Department is warning the threat level for violence is very high. Concerned it could come as soon as today. How real?
So hopefully you can see there. I grabbed a couple screenshots from that video. One of them in particular. Here's my drawing, and here's a shot from that story. National Guard sending up to 20,000 troops to D.C. amid threats, breaking news. And here's my drawing, and the classic mirror image that usually happens in remote viewing. Here's my little summary. I see a man in troop gear, armed, a sense of reserves, troops ready to invade, on standby, deployed, battalion deployed. And here's a bunch of articles, troops, Pentagon to arm National Guard troops, armed National Guard deployed to protect Capitol. So hopefully you can see that, you know, the keywords, a lot of these keywords that I use, deploy, armed. Armed was a big deal in a lot of the reports, that usually the National Guard isn't always armed in these areas, but a lot more of them are armed this time around because they think this kind of civil unrest will be happening over this event. So that was interesting there. And here's a better look here at the side by side. The gun position, the arms, the hat. I should have added the color. I gotta, really add the color to everything I see in color. It's just when you're in the middle of a session, you don't always have time to stop and do these things. You kind of just got to get them out as fast as possible. And I kind of forgot to go back and add in some color for this one. Yeah, let me know what you guys think there in the comments. This was published on December 26th, before this event even happened. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you're interested in seeing more impressions about January 2021, or just interested in intuition in general and remote viewing, check out my website, www.thefeedbackloop.info. The link will be in the description, along with the links to all these articles and clips. Also, if you're into music, check out my latest single, Hallucinations, on my Bandcamp. You can watch the trailer for my new video and download the song. The link will be in the description below. One love, y'all.